الله أكبر الله أكبر.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is the program about Islamic rules and regulation, Islamic ahkam, and today we are going to continue our discussion around the subject of the ways which the beginning of a moon is proved by. And we are going to continue some questions and answers which is being called istiftahat. Some people say that we are living in some countries on the west. Now we will hear that some people who are living on the east, they have observed the moon. I mean, the beginning of the month has been proved by them. How about the people who are living there? The answer is that because the people who are living on the west, their own horizon is later than the people who are living on the east, it is not being proved by just watching and observing the moon by the people who are on the, east. The second question. Some people who are living on the east, this question is exactly vice versa from the previous question. Some people who are living on the east, they do not observe the moon, but they hear that the people who are living on the west, they have observed the moon. Is it proved or not? Can they start the beginning of Ramadan or not? The answer, they say if they are sure that they have observed the moon and there is no any way for them, they can exactly do the same. For example, if it is the beginning of Ramadan, for them also it will be the beginning of Ramadan. But if there is no any problem and they have not watched the moon yet, that is different. They cannot act according to the people who are living in the, east. And the last question, in some countries, some ulama, that they are familiar with Islamic rules and ahkam, no difference between Shia and Sunni together, they decide to, just make a committee and send some people to observe if the moon is being seen or not. In these cases, if together they announce that the next day is the beginning of Shawwal, can Shia Muslims also act according to that or not? The answer is, if at least two Shia who are just among them, that hukm, that rule is acceptable. At least two Shia, just Shia Muslims among them. So we see that some fatwa is different, but two just Shia say that we have seen the moon and that is enough for them. So we see that this is the other question, and the other question again, we see that the distance between one city and another city is only 1 or 2 hours. It is not a long distance. If the people who watch the moon in this city, okay, is it acceptable for the people who are living in another city or not? Specifically, if another city is in another country, we see that that is not enough. They should observe the moon themselves, except if the horizons are the same. For example, those, cities or countries are located at the same horizon. Okay? So because of that, we see that somebody who sees the moon in this country or city, it will be enough for the people who are living in another city or another country. Okay, brothers and sisters, that's enough. Thank you for being with us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.